credential prep course that runs this September. Start date is September 19th. Carol, Keith, and I, both MCCs, we stress a lot about themes in coaching, the common perspectives, mindsets, ideas, or beliefs that get in the way for a client. Because realize a situation is neutral. It's how we interpret it that makes it something of value to us or something that gets us stuck. So take even like losing a job. If most people would say that's terrible, but let's take it as a neutral. How do you choose to respond to that? And often perspectives come up as very black and white. I'll never get another job. Maybe even anger. I expected this to last and it didn't. When you reduce life to all or nothing or black and white, as someone once said, you lose the rainbow. And life isn't black and white, and it's never all or nothing. There's always a third option. As Marianne Franklin, a very, very, very accomplished coach, says, there's always a third option. So it is one of the most common patterns, again, that we see in coaching and shows up in the very first thing they said. And you'll often hear it when someone is showing up as a perfectionist. Like perfectionists, tend to think in all or nothing. I get, the best grade I can on this exam, or I failed, even though they may not have failed. It is something that people use to, again, encourage themselves to be competitive and progress. But if it's taken too far, and it's taken in areas of life that don't make sense, like people are not perfect. Having perfectionism as something you expect from others is a recipe for disappointment. Nobody's perfect, not even you. So, the client is, often stuck here. It comes up a lot with decisions. People get stuck in the right or wrong, all or nothing, black and white decisions. Do I do this or this? And they go through the whole pros and cons. So as a coach, resist doing that because they've probably already done it. But you're not listening to the pros and cons. You're listening to what is making this decision difficult for them. And then ask them that. And often it's because they have this idea that it has to be the one right decision. And if they don't make the one right decision, they're doomed. There is no one right decision. Think about your path in life. Often you made a decision you may later have regret, but really it got you somewhere. You learned something about yourself. So stay away from that all or nothing thinking. And today it's just rampant in our culture across the world. If you listen to the news, everything is black and white. Train yourself to look for the gray.